Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to the channel. This is Psycho here again with another pickups video. Now there is not a lot of stuff this time, but there is some good stuff, so I'm kind of excited and I wanted to keep the videos rolling. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. Please throw me a like, that'd be awesome, and also hit the bell notification so you know when I post new videos, as I do them pretty frequently. And I also do music stuff on here too. Now to kick this off, I'm going to talk about a game company, because I do have some new stuff from them too. And I talk about them before. I've done unboxings on this channel, and I really like what these guys are doing. I don't know why I like them better than some of the other limited publishing, limited run publishers out there. I didn't want to say limited run because that's a specific company, but I mean there's several of them. So like Super Rare, limited run, strictly limited, and now Premium Edition, which is who I'm going to talk about today. Premium Edition games is just killing it. When you buy a game from them, they have a challenge card in each game, which I've mentioned before. And if you complete the challenge and send your info along with a picture of the completed challenge and your physical game case and the challenge card, they will send you a patch. Well, they have one for an unboxing, which I did when I received my first game from them, which is Super Blood Hockey. This game is really fun. I unboxed that one, and this was the patch they sent for the unboxing, Premium Edition patch. I think these are really cool. And then for the actual challenge in the same game, Super Blood Hockey, I got the challenge patch for that also. Can't even talk, I'm stuttering. Called Deathbringers. Now, I've shown these before, but I think they're really cool, and I want to talk about these guys again because I do like what they're doing, and I feel like more people should know about them. They've only been around for about a year and a half, but they just put their Series 3 pre-orders up. And this time they have been. Series 1 and 2 had 2 games in them, and Series 3 has 3 games. And that's Phoenotopia Awakening, I believe it's called, which I have not pre-ordered that. I'm going to pre-order all 3 Series 3 games. I have not pre-ordered that one. If you guys want to check that out, some gameplay of that, definitely look it up. Phoenotopia Awakening it's an amazing looking adventure game, like a retro inspired adventure games. Some parts were similar to Zelda 2. I know that game gets a lot of hate for some reason, but I love that game. So then the other one is called Cathedral, which I've also talked about on here before because I wanted to pre-order it, and that was the only one that was listed, so that was like kind of a teaser as to what was coming with Series 3, and it's finally available to pre-order, and I did. That is the one that I did pre-order so far. That's also like a side-scrolling adventure game with just tons of secrets, like a Metroidvania, and it's gorgeous. It looks absolutely great. And then the final one is a 3D arena brawler in the vein of Power Stone. Now, personally, I have never played Power Stone, but everyone says that this reminds them of Power Stone, and it's called Mighty Fight Federation. Yeah, Mighty Fight Federation, I believe is... Yes, that's absolutely the name. I don't know. I thought I was mixing it up, but that is Mighty Fight Federation, and it has 11 original characters. I believe it's 11, and then they even license out some characters. You have Miriam from Bloodstained, the guys from Kunio-kun. I can't remember their names right now, but the River City guys. You have Yuka and Laylee, and also Tojam and Earl. So Series 3 is up and running right now. The standard editions, which I believe are just called Premium Editions, have open pre-order until December 16th. I know I'm talking a lot about these guys. I don't work for them. They do not endorse me or anything like that. I just really love what they're doing, and they're all super cool guys. So I don't mind talking about them on my channel to try to get them some love, They also do retro editions of all 3 of these games, but I believe they're sold out. They added 50 more today. I'm not sure if they're all sold out. You can check out their website, Premium Edition Games, and see if they are still available. but they said they were dangerously low on all the retro editions of these releases, and they come with other extras that the standard premium edition does not come with. I know the retro inspired boxes, and I think the Phoenotopia comes with a keychain, a few other really, really cool things that I don't mind having. I usually just get the premium editions because the retro editions are a little more, and in order for me to be able to try to complete the entire set, I have to get premium editions, but I still support them and get every game. And also, once the pre-orders for Series 3 end on the 16th of December, they said that they will have a limited amount of Series 2 available, which I don't have either of those, so I'm stoked because I've been talking about that, about acquiring those games, and that's a Robot Named Fight, which is a awesome looking Metroidvania. I think that game looks really cool, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. And the other one is Demon's Tier Plus, which I haven't really seen too much on that one. I saw a few. It's like a co-op dungeon crawler from what I've seen, but that's also looks like a really fun must-play game. I can play with my kids, and it would be a good time. But yeah, man, I really like what they're doing. And I showed you the patches that I had before, but I finally completed the challenge that was on the card for Pigeon Dev Games Collection, which this is also really cool. 4 games on one Nintendo Switch cart. Awesome P 1 and 2, Explosive Jake, and Bucket Knight. And this is a great collection. But I finally got my challenge patch, and the challenge was beat any of the games on here. And I beat the original Awesome P, which it didn't take too long, but it was very frustrating because it's kind of a hard game. But fun. Fun enough to stick it out to where I actually finished it. But I did get the patch for that finally in. And here's the card congratulating me for completing the challenge. And here's what the patch for that is. It says, Premium Edition, Greedy Peas. This is what you get for completing the challenge for the Pigeon Dev Games Collection. I really like this. My daughter said that this patch was super cute and actually tried to take it from me. But no, that's going to go in the case with the Pigeon Dev Games Collection. All the patches go with the corresponding games. And I only have the first 2 so far, and all 3 patches from that series, so stoked to get my hands on Series 2. And to go back to Pigeon Dev and play the ones that I have not finished yet. Also, Premium Edition Games was doing a giveaway a few weeks ago on Facebook. They were giving away an unnumbered enamel pin from the Pigeon Dev Games Collection. I think they were giving one away for every social media platform. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I believe they were doing one for each of those platforms. And I won the one for the Facebook. And that came in today's mail. And it is a Pigeon Dev Games Collection enamel pin. It's unnumbered. It's in this package and it's still sealed. I don't think I'm going to put it in the game case because it's kind of big. But I will find some way to display this because I think it's really awesome. And here is the pin that I won from that contest from Premium Edition. This is a little Awesome P on the TV screen. And you flip it around, and there's the things that you pin it with. So this is what I won from Premium Edition, guys. That's really cool. All the patches, contest, giveaway win here, and Series 1. So yeah, guys. I know, like I said, I talked about them for a lot at length on here, but the guys are really cool. I support what they're doing, and I will grab every release that I possibly can. There's JP and Barry and Frank and Jeff, and those are the 4 that I know. And then I'm sure there's other employees that I don't know the names of, but the guys are really, really cool. If you message them, they respond. They're super humble and just love putting the games out for us. It's their passion, and you could definitely tell. And yeah, I know a couple of the guys watch these videos, and I just want to thank you guys for what you're doing because I really do like it a lot. And as I said, I'm not affiliated with them or anything like that. I just probably my favorite game company right now. Cool guys, down to earth guys, and they're putting out really super fun stuff. And a little side note, fun fact, side note, The music in all of the games that they put out is amazing. If you're into chiptune stuff, the music of Phoenotopia, I don't recall being chiptune, but it was orchestral, and that was beautiful. So, I mean, these games are the complete package. If you are a fan of retro-inspired games, you cannot go wrong with any Premium Edition games release. And with that being said, guys, let's move on to the other pickups that I got. I'm not even sure what to show first. There's not a whole lot of stuff, but there is cool stuff here. First things first. This guy had this game listed on Marketplace. I saw it a couple of weeks ago too, and I kind of passed by it. He was asking, I think, $30 for it. So the other day, I just hit him up just for fun. It's like, hey, what do you know, is this negotiable? Would you take 20? And he said he would take 20, and then that sparked my interest, so I looked it up and found out that it was worth about 50. Now, this is missing the manual, and the case isn't in the greatest of shape, but I still believe I could probably pull more than 20 for it if I do decide to move it. But I'll probably add it to the collection for now. But it is a copy of Boogerman, a pick-and-flick adventure for the Sega Genesis. I think I might have played this game as a kid for a couple of minutes. As I said, the manual's not there, but there's the cart. And the cart's in decent shape. And, you know, it's a sad story. I actually kind of tried to convince the guy to keep this because he told me this was the last video game that he had. I guess he used to play over at his aunt's or with his aunt or whatever. And he said that she had passed away, and having this like sitting around his house just made him sad, so he just wanted to get rid of it. And I was like, well, man, I mean, if that's a fond memory, you know, that's not even, it stretches beyond gaming now, and now it's the sentimental thing that reminds you of your aunt. But he's like, no, it makes me sad. It doesn't, you know, he's like, I just want to get rid of it. If you want it, I'll sell it to you for 20. So I grabbed it, and I felt a little guilty about grabbing somebody's sentimental value, like sentimental piece, but he didn't want it. So Boogerman, a pick-and-flick adventure, I added to the collection. And yeah, him and his aunt played this? Huh. I mean, that's cool. But yeah, it seems like out of all the games, like, Boogerman is the game they played? I guess that's pretty cool. Auntie must have been cool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the guy's loss. I'm not sure if it was recent or not, but he said it still bothered him and he wanted to get rid of it. So, okay, the next stuff I'm going to show. There's a couple of things I got from Carlos. Carlos visits me every 2 weeks. This week he brought me a few things, and I will show the first two and then save the other one until I show. Well, you'll see. I'm getting crazy now. The first thing he brought me was a game that I had when I first got my PlayStation 1. This was the game that I had gotten with it, and it was amazing, and I loved it, and I don't know that it holds up today. Probably not. But it is a copy of Battle Arena Toshinden, and it is a long box, and it is a plastic case copy. And you know what? It's in great shape. No cracks on the case. Nothing wrong with this game whatsoever. It's in great shape. Obviously, the manual is in there because the manual is the front artwork. And there's the disc. And the disc is in decent shape, too. I mean, you can see a little bit of smudging or whatever on there. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but you'll just have to take my word for it that it is actually in good shape. This game's not worth a ton. Even long box, people are like, well, long boxes, yeah, a little bit, but they're worth a little bit more typically. But this is not a super valuable game by any stretch. It's just sentimental for me because it was the first PlayStation game that I had, along with a demo disc that had a game called Jumping Flash on it. I think it'd be cool to come across that too. But if I'm going to be hunting anything long box, I want to get my hands on a copy of the original Resident Evil. And that just might be a possibility here soon, so we'll see. But yeah, guys, Battle Arena Toshinden, awesome game. At least it was back in 1995. And he brought me one more boxed NES game. Nothing crazy, but it is an absolute classic that I played a ton growing up. The music was burned into my brain, so much so that, I mean, obviously I'm not going to hum it or sing it on the video here, but I can recall all the songs from this game. And it is a complete in-box copy of Dr. Mario. Like I said, nothing crazy, not super valuable. But anytime he gets a box NES game that I don't have, I grab it from him. And I had a few copies of this in the original collection. Gee whiz. But I did not have it again in the new one, so now I do. Dr. Mario, absolute classic. Not crazy valuable, not crazy, but it is. I like to call this a utility game. It's like it's not a ridiculously expensive game. It's a classic, and it's kind of like a filler, like a utility game. Like, oh, I don't have this, I'll throw it in the collection. Nothing to get super crazy excited about, but as I said, it's a great game. It doesn't have the dust sleeve. Oh, it does have the dust sleeve. For some reason, it didn't come out with the game. But yeah, dust sleeve is here. But yeah, guys, Dr. Mario. It's a great game. I like to play it. I've actually seen a channel, I forget who it is now, another collector, who says that this game is one of his most hated. How is that even possible? Box is not in the best shape. As you can see, it's torn right there, so I'm not going to tempt fate. But that's okay, because I'm not trying to sell it anyway. I'm going to put it in the collection. I do love the box art, though. Dr. Mario, guys. Can't go wrong. These next four, lady was selling, here's the story behind this. Lady was selling a Nintendo with a bunch of games. Now me, said she had only posted it a few minutes before I saw it. So me, I immediately see some of the games and I jump right on there. I was like, hey, are you willing to sell just the games? Well, after I sent that message, I read the description and it said not willing to separate. So I was like, oh man, now I feel like a dummy. So she hit me up, told me yes, it was available, and I said, look, I'm sorry. I messaged you before I read the description, and I didn't realize until just now that you weren't trying to separate them. So my apologies, and thanks for your time. And she said, well, just curious, which ones did you want? And I picked out four. Honestly, the four best ones that were there. And she said, you know what? I kind of need the money. She goes, I'll sell them to you. It's like, okay, well, what do you want for them? So, I didn't throw out this price. She threw out the price, and I agreed to it. So $30, and I got 4 NES games. Now, these are loose, and I don't collect loose too much, but if they're good titles, I'll grab them. And especially if they're cheap, too. A couple of these I already have, so I'm going to flip them. Well, one of them I don't already have, but it's one of the games that's going to be coming soon. So, actually, 2 of them are games that are going to be coming soon, but one is a different variant, so I'm not sure. The first one I grabbed, these were $30, so less than $10 a piece. And I got a copy of Super Mario Bros. 3. She even described it. She was a pretty cool lady. She described it. There's something loose in there you can hear rattling around. But if it works, that's okay. I have a complete in-box copy of this on the way. So this will probably be a flipper, maybe just a trade. I won't be able to get what it's worth with that rattling around. Maybe I'll just open up the cart and take a look myself. But yeah, it has less than $10 for a copy of Mario 3. Well, that was a good deal. The next game was a copy of Kirby's Adventure, which if you've been following the channel, you know that I have that complete in box. So less than $10 for this. And this will probably be a flip or a trade, because like I said, I already have it. I don't need it loose. But it will help me maybe acquire some other stuff that I don't have. So that's pretty cool. And then this is probably the only one that I'm actually going to hang on to because I don't have this. And the card has a couple sticker stuff that I'm not going to try to pull off and some old sticker residue on it. But otherwise, overall, it's pretty clean. And it's a copy of Kid Icarus. I didn't have this one, so this is the one out of this lot that I'm going to hang on to because I didn't have it already. So I figured if I move all these other ones, I'll make probably double the money that I spent on them and get a copy of Kid Icarus. So that's pretty cool. And then the final one, this might be a flipper depending on the variant that I'm getting. But I have this coming soon too, but I don't know if it's this version. If it's not this version, I might hang on to this one too. But it's a copy of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Yeah, guys, these 4 games, less than $10 a piece. And 4 absolute classics. So, Thank you. I'm kind of glad that I missed the description before I messaged her, because if I had seen that, I would not have sent her a message. And as fate turns out, I ended up getting 4 absolute classic Nintendo games for $30. That was a good deal. Alright, guys. Next. This is good stuff here. This is from Carlos. This was the final item he brought. And he even told me he likes to bring me items like this because he knows that I do these videos. He watches them, I believe. And he said he likes when I end the video with crazy stuff. And so here's another variant of the NES that I didn't have. So now I'm up to 6 boxed NES consoles. And finally got my hands on this one. The sports set. And yeah, guys. So yeah, another NES variant. And this is in crazy condition. You know I do open these on the channel, so I'm going to open them so I can show you guys what it looks like. There's our foam. Whoa, let me not drop it on the floor. Sorry, I was just moving the computer so it would fit. Guys, look, check this out. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. So I didn't realize that this wasn't in the bag, but it's the poster that comes in the bag here. But yeah, guys, look, there's the instruction manuals. Here's all the other manuals still in the plastic bag, all in tremendous shape. All in tremendous shape. This is not in the plastic anymore, but this is still in pretty good shape. I believe this is the NES satellite. Yes, there's a satellite, and it's all in here. The 4 controllers are in here. You don't see the cartridge because the cartridge is actually in the Nintendo, and I'm okay with that. I'm just going to leave it in there. But the cartridge is I'll take it out for you guys to see. I don't mind. Here's the control deck. And the cartridge, like I said, is in here. And it is Super Spike V-Ball and World Cup. And there it is, guys. So now I have 4 different variants of the Nintendo Entertainment System. And I said I had 6 because I have 3 different control deck, or not control decks. I'm sorry, I don't have control deck. I have 3 different action sets. Which one is up for grabs? I have it for sale or trade, but hasn't really gotten much interest. I'm not sure why, but that's okay, because one day somebody will want one and they will hit me up. But yes, guys, that is the control deck. That is pretty crazy. I'm excited to have that. And I will put it back in the actual box off the video because it does take a minute. And the final thing I have, I got today. A guy posted this the other day on Marketplace. This is a Marketplace find. Posted it on Marketplace the other day, and I think it said it was up for 11 minutes, and I hit him up. And I tried to trade with him. He wasn't trying to trade. I talked him down, though, to a decent price. I'm not going to mention it on the channel, but if you guys know me personally, I probably already told you what I paid for it. But I got a crazy good deal for this, and just the fact that I found this in the wild. I don't even find these loose that much, and this guy had one complete in box. Now, before I show you what it is, I'm going to tell you that when he brought it to me today, he said he had a Super Nintendo also in the box. And I asked him which variant it was, and he said he wasn't sure, but the box was red. Now, if you're following along at home, the red Super Nintendo box, I think, is the Killer Instinct variant. And if he has that complete in box, then you will be seeing that on this channel soon too. And hopefully it has the music CD, because from what I understand, most of the time that's what's missing from the Killer Instinct variants of the Super Nintendo. But anyway, guys, this is what he had. I got it for a great deal. The box is not mint, but I don't care. It's in decent shape, and I could still pull a couple dollars for this if I did decide to sell it, but I won't, because I'm putting this in the collection. Guys, it is a CIB Sega Model 2 Sega CD, complete with Sewer Shark. I am stoked to have this, guys. Sega CDs. I mean, these are hard to find. I guess the Model 1s and the black box, the ones that went under the Genesis, those are damn near impossible to find. These, like I said, I don't even find these loose that often. So when the guy posted that and it said it had been on there for 11 minutes, I thought for sure, I'm like, there is no way I made it in time. Somebody is already on their way to get this. Nope. And I told him, I was like, at first I said, I don't really have... I'll tell the story while I get the Sega CD out of here, because I will show it to you guys. So, I don't really have that kind of money, which the price wasn't crazy, but I really didn't have that to spend. So we got to talking or whatever, and he tells me, he's like, well, here's what I'll do. It's like, you save up. I'll hold it a couple weeks. You save up until you have what I'm asking, and I'll hold it for you. Now, people say that stuff all the time. I've had it happen to me before, and then the person sold it out from under me, or, whatever happens. But this guy immediately took the listing down. Before he took it down, he posted it as pending, and then sold, and then took it down altogether, so that nobody else even saw that he had this. He kept his word, and yeah, so I picked it up from him today. And I couldn't believe that. I mean, guys, check this out. Check this out. First of all, there's the Sega CD book. It is in amazing condition. Amazing. And look. Check it out, guys. Everything is still in the plastic. I'm gonna pull this out to show you guys. I took this Sega CD out because I thought there might be a bonus disc. I was like, come on, Snatcher! But there is not a disc actually in this system. I would have been hyped for that. But yeah, look, everything is still in the bags, in the pieces of the box that it came with. And then here you go, guys. This is the stuff that everybody's always like, well, does it have that? Yes, this actually does. So there's your Sewer Shark manual, and then all your registration cards, all the stuff that came with it as far as, the registration cards and info and posters and manuals and stuff like that. And then here it is, guys. I wish it would have came in the long box, but it didn't come in the long box with this. But there is the Sewer Shark, which, you know what? I'm not really sure why it's not in the case unless it doesn't fit. But I think it does fit, so I'm going to put it in there. So that means that... Oh, no, it doesn't fit. So it's too big. As you can see here, I thought it might fit, but it doesn't. It's just a little bit wider than the case. So, okay, it's not meant to go in there, I guess. I wasn't sure. But there's the game, Sewer Shark. I don't know if you can see it, but this looks like no one's ever even played it, guys. It looks like no one's ever even played it. Sewer Shark for the Sega CD. And I'm going to definitely put this back in the bag here. And, yeah. I am ecstatic to have found one of these. Like I said, not even loose, but complete. And you know what? I'll just go ahead. I'll just say what I paid for it. $275 is what I talked him down to. That was not what he was asking. He was asking for more. But I hit him up today and I said, look, here's what I have. If you wanna make the deal today, I have the cash on hand. If you want to wait, then we can wait. And he said, okay, I will take it today. And so we did the deal. There's the power supply. There's the I believe this is the extender. And then the actual Sega CD is in good shape. It's got the plate and the screws, and even the Allen wrench under there to assemble it to the Sega Genesis. And yeah, guys, I feel like this is wrong. I couldn't be happier with this. Yeah, for sure. It doesn't go this way. Okay, yeah, it goes this way. I was kind of wondering, look, I feel like I bent up the box a tiny bit trying to show it off. So I'm just going to put it back in here like this, and I'm not ever going to touch it again because now I've scared myself. If I'm being completely honest, guys, I might actually hook this up. Because I got those, if you remember a few episodes of In the Wild back, I got those Sega CD games, Batman, The Adventures of Batman and Robin, and the Spider-Man vs. Kingpin game. So it might be fun to hook this up to play those. But yeah, guys, everything's in there. A complete in-box Sega CD. I know it's not the super rare Model 1, but I'll take a Model 2 because they're impossible to find too. But anyway, guys, like I said, not a whole bunch of stuff this week, but pretty powerful stuff, if I say so myself. Add another NES variant to the collection, now up to 6, and the Sega CD that just came out of nowhere. The deal, I said this last time, guys, the deals are still out there. You just have to be willing to find them. And it hasn't even been really that hard. It's just a matter of me just looking at Facebook Marketplace and finding this stuff. So if you like what you see, guys, hit the like button like I said at the beginning of the video. Hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when I am putting more videos up like this. I also do music stuff I mentioned earlier. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know how I can improve. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. I see I'm getting some thumbs down on some videos. So guys, speak up. Like, what makes you give me a thumbs down? I want to hear about that. And check out some of the older videos, guys. My Nintendo Switch collection video is at 332 views. Let's get that up to 400. That would be great. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I love game hunting. I love music, so I even love doing that. Coming up on my music reviews is going to be Meet Me at the Altar. They're a great easycore sounding pop punk easycore band of all females, and they are amazing. So be on the lookout for that album review. I'm going to be doing that one, and then as I find more stuff, guys, I will post that too. I'll be posting, I always do pictures on my Facebook if you follow me on there. And I don't do Instagram or Twitter. I got locked out of my Twitter account a while ago, and it was like, well, I'm hardly ever on here anyway. So I kind of just didn't go on there anymore. So it's Facebook and YouTube, guys. That's it. So I'm easy to follow. Only 2 platforms. As the channel grows, I might be involved in more. But yeah, guys, we got to get to 100 subs. And then maybe I'll do a little something special for the viewers. Let's get views on these videos. Let's share. Let's talk about your experiences with what you're finding. Show me pics in the comments of the stuff that you've been finding that you think is crazy. Be interactive, guys. I want to be social. I want to blow this up and be like a giant community and have a great time doing it all along the way. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And please, please, please check out Premium Edition games if you are a Nintendo Switch collector, physical collector. They're doing a lot of cool stuff. And super nice guys. Premium Edition, yay, yay, yay. I love them. Anyways, guys, that's all I got this week. I might do my music review tomorrow, very soon. I'm not exactly sure. but there will be something new from me very soon. Today's shirt is the Dropkick Murphys Rancid. I know I've worn it before. Dusty Grant. I just love the hat, so that's why you always see me with it. Anyways, thanks for the support, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and Psycho out.